This is the warm-up for Lesson 49, Graphing Systems of Inequalities. So we've got our equation, y is less than negative 5/3 x plus 2. So the first thing we want to do is we want to decide what kind of line we're going to make here. So we've got less than, so that means that we're going to do a dashed line, and because it doesn't have the equal sign, and then it's less than, so we're going to shade on the bottom. So a dashed line shaded on the bottom, our y-intercept is 2, our slope is negative 5/3, so that means we're going to go down 5 and over 3. We can go up 5 and left 3, and make a dashed line. And the bottom of this line would be the left side, so we'll shade the left side. Today is Lesson 49, Graphing Systems of Inequalities. And that's what we're doing, is graphing systems of inequalities. So we've got another problem here. Now we've got a system, so there's two of them. We'll say our top one is our blue line. Again, this is going to be dashed, and we're less than, so we're shading the bottom, and our y-intercept is negative 2. Our slope is negative 2 as well, so we're going down 2 over 1, up 2, left 1, up 2, left 1. Put a dashed line. And now because it's a system, we're supposed to shade the bottom, but I need to make that other line first, so we're going to just draw a little arrow on the bottom of our line reminding us that we're going to shade the bottom. Our next equation, y is greater than negative 1/2 x plus 1, greater than with no equal sign is still a dashed line, but greater than, we're going to shade the top. Our y-intercept is 1, our slope is negative 1/2, so that means down 1, right 2, down 1, right 2, up 1, left 2, up 1, left 2, dashed. And the top of this line would be this side. So now, when we have two lines that intersect, it creates 4 segments. 1, 2, 3, 4 different sections of our graph. So which section of this graph is above the orange line and below the blue line? That's going to be section 2. So we shade in at section 2. Now, just like always, the dashed lines mean points on the line aren't solutions, but any point that's in between those two lines is a solution. So you guys try this one. Pause it for a second and try it. Our y-intercept here is 1. Oh, first we've got a dashed line, and we're going to shade the bottom because we're less than. Y-intercept is 1, slope is 2, so up 2, over 1, down 2, left 1, dashed line. And our next equation will be a solid line because we have the equal sign, and what's less than, so we're going to shade the bottom again. Y-intercept is negative 2, slope is negative 1, down 1, right 1, up 1, left 1. Make a solid line. That means any point on that line is a solution, and we want to shade the bottom of this line, and we're shading the bottom of the orange line. So that means we've got 1, 2, 3 different sections, 4 different sections, and what section is below the orange line and below the purple line? That would be section 4. Now, because that purple line is a solid line, any point on that line is a solution, and because the orange line is a dashed line, any point on that line is not a solution. Our homework today is homework 49.